Okay, welcome, Lothar, to this great conference of SAN 2012. I really appreciate, and it is indeed an honor to talk to you. We
It's
briefly
not a
met
big honor.
It is. We briefly met in Stockholm, and I
Yes.
remember you attending my lecture as well.
Yes.
And I was honored there too, for a personality like you to come.
But the honor is mutual.
Okay, thank you. Now, I wanted to ask you, I heard your lecture, and it was quite interesting with all the slides and everything you showed and what you had to say. Uh, can we talk a little bit about why do you think reality is so different?
Yeah, reality is different than we always thought, at least in the West,
Right.
and what it looks like.
Yeah.
And this message comes out of the quantum phenomena, quantum physics, quantum chemistry. It's different in 3-4 ways. First of all, we have to think that the basis of material things is not material.
Okay.
Secondly, we have to think there is a part of reality that we don't see, but it is real. Now, in science, that's a surprise because scientists think, everything can be measured and understood. No, there's a part of reality. It doesn't consist of things. It consists of forms, non-material forms. It doesn't consist of matter. They are real because they have the potential to act in the empirical world.
Okay.
In other words, the background of reality, background of the universe is a realm of potentiality. That's an Aristotelian concept. The actual world is an actualization out of this realm of potentiality. And there are indications that the forms in this realm are mind-like. So consciousness is a cosmic property. And also that they're hanging together, so the universe is wholeness. These are the 4 things: non-material basis, a realm of potentiality, thought-like, conscious-like, and interconnected. Okay, why do we say that? When you take elementary particles, or atoms, or molecules, in isolation in a vacuum, where they don't interact with things, they do something. They become spontaneously waves.
Okay.
You should say they make a transition to a wave-like state.
Okay. This is in a perfect vacuum.
It's in a vacuum where there are no interactions. When they interact, they don't do this.
Okay.
Now, here you have, we should really not say a particle is doing it. We should say there are elementary units of reality. When we interact with them, they are particles. When we leave them alone, they become waves.
Right.
What kind of waves? You can ask, okay, you just saw a particle, now it's a wave. Where is the particle? The answer is, it is nowhere. The wave is a probability wave. It tells you the probabilities to find the particle in different places in space. It's also a state of potentiality in the sense that the particle has a potential to come out of it. If we interact with this wave, then it becomes an empirical particle again, localized. Okay, about these waves. So they're spreading out. A state of potentiality is defined in the following way. It's a physical thing, physical definition. In a state of potentiality, the physical property of a system doesn't have an actual value. It has many potential values.
Okay.
That cannot happen to an empirical thing. Like, in this case, when a particle flows in this wave-like state, it doesn't have an actual position in space. It has many possible positions. That can never happen to you.
Okay.
Or, when you think of me tomorrow and you don't know where I am, you're always, you know, I'm always somewhere. That means there is one point in the universe where the probability to find me is 100%.
Okay.
And it's zero everywhere else.
Everywhere. Okay.
You and I, we cannot be in a state where you're 10% here and 10% there and 10% in France. So, you know, it's a state of potentiality that means the particle has left the empirical world. Mm-hmm. And here you can think, you know, that in the same way that this particle comes out of a realm of potentiality, all things are actualizations of forms in a realm of potentiality. Why is the object constant and doesn't flow away? Mm-hmm. Because it contains many particles. Okay. They interact with each other. In a way, they keep themselves honest.
Okay.